r/AITAH Hattie Runner, AITAH for not wanting my daughter's party turned into a pregnancy announcement? Some context. My BIL, 30M, has lived with my husband and I on and off for close to 8 years. Even when my husband and I had kids, he lived with us. Last year, he got serious about finding a serious relationship. I was happy for him when he found someone in November. He moved into her house in December. In April, they found out BIL's girlfriend is pregnant. She's due in January. She told her family right away and left it up to BIL to tell his. He chose to be a coward and say nothing. Well, tomorrow my daughter is turning 2 and BIL has decided that is when he'll tell everyone. Mostly because when they show up, his girlfriend is very obviously pregnant. I'm kind of livid. FIL is known to fly off the handle for things. Our son ate a goldfish cracker off our floor and FIL had a fit about how disgusting that was, made a scene, and stormed out of a get-together. He's also told my husband that he needs to watch himself because apparently I'm not the right kind of woman. Back to the party. I don't want this announcement to happen because if Phil flies off the handle, my daughter's party is ruined. Even if he doesn't, it's suddenly going to be a pregnancy/gender reveal and no one is going to remember why they're actually there. I know my daughter won't remember it, but I will. My husband thinks it's not a big deal and he's excited. I've tried to communicate my anxiety about it, but he says his dad will be fine. I told him the only way this is happening is if his brother goes to their parents' house well before the party and tells them. Otherwise, I'll be kicking people out. He scoffed but said, okay. Now I'm just really conflicted. AITAH comments before the update just hair2snark24 NTA. AITAH is going to be too cowardish to say something. You could always beat them to the punch and spill the beans for him. Would it be a dick move? Yeah, but also they shouldn't be co-opting your kid's birthday to announce a pregnancy. Ririga. Yep. I know it is only 2 days away, but if File finds out now, he can fly off the handle now and has 2 days to calm down. Kimana more work. Just BIL has big news that you don't want to announce on the birthday. FIL and others can start asking what is it, and then you spill the beans. Or just tell the FIL, he'll figure it out soon enough. Hopefully Nomi OK 4136 agreed. They tell him tonight or you tell him tomorrow morning. Chivalry timbers. Hard agree. Either BIL intends to trap the family when they will have a more muted reaction in mixed company, or he is trying to make it about him/them. Either way, it needs to come out prior to the party. Antisocial bumblefuck, tell them all and be done with it preemptively. But I'm that asshole. Hattie Runner OP, I've been trying so hard not to drop hints to the in-laws. My husband and I have known since April. BIL just hasn't told their parents. Segrobin 1. Your husband should deal with this. It is his family. He can call his mother and tell her he wants to give her a heads up. Update AITAH for not wanting my daughter's party turned into a pregnancy announcement. Post update. Well, if anyone smelled smoke today, it was probably the dumpster fire that was my daughter's party. Firstly, FIL actually seemed to take the news pretty well. Surprisingly, MIL was more angry that he waited so long to tell them. No scene was made. However, every conversation from that point forward was all about the baby and pregnancy and how girlfriend told her parents, "Is there a name yet?" etc. Mill made a comment about how my husband and I can now give Bill and girlfriend all the baby stuff we're not using anymore. As an added bonus, BIL also decided to use this opportunity to tell everyone him and his girlfriend are engaged. And they're planning a big move to relocate closer to her family and I guess us before she's due. So on top of the baby questions, there was also conversations about wedding planning and house hunting. As another addition, my sister and her daughter came, except my niece has an active staph infection and has been on antibiotics for 24 hours. But this wasn't mentioned to us until the party was almost over. It was assumed to not be a big deal because all open wounds were covered and she'd had 24 hours of antibiotics. My husband was furious, and pulled me to the side to say some not nice things about it. After that, I shut down. I isolated myself, putting together my daughter's new toys. Everyone left pretty early and everyone was feeling tense. I'm feeling upset and defeated, and now I have to monitor my 3 young kids for signs of a staph infection and try to sanitize my house. I think I'm done having parties for a while. Now for comments on the update, Dachshund Mom 5. So is your husband pissed at his family as well? 'Cause both your families suck. Hattie Runner OP. No, he's really pleased with how his family was. Dachshund Mom 5. So your husband definitely sucks. Desiree Times Class. I have a spouse problem situation. OP is being a doormat. To her sister, to her husband, and to her in-laws. OP, you deserve better people around you. Especially considering your kids are 4, 2, and 3 months old, really should have better people around you with that type of children situation. Does anyone even help you with them? Dull-Eye 5703. Edit. Seeing your post history about his alcohol addiction, I'm very pro-divorce in your case, 'cause this man isn't going to fricking change. You are a stay-at-home mom, your credit is not good, and you don't have family around. Call your parents and tell them to come pick you up and pack your bags when he is gone, and divorce this pios. I am not pro-therapy at this point, but if you want it, then this. As another Redditor said, stop being a fricking doormat. I'm sorry you are getting hurt, but it's the truth. Tell your husband this. You think your family's behavior is great, and mine makes one mistake. You pull me aside and say not so nice things to me. If I had done the same, you would have gone off the handle. Our daughter's party was now all about your brother and his pregnant GF or whatever she is now IG. If you don't stand up for me and our kids the next time against your family's shitty behavior, I don't think I am okay with that. We are going to spousal counseling and setting hard boundaries with your families, and I am going to set boundaries with you as well, 'cause you seem to treat me like frickin' shit. If you think your family's behavior is normal, then you need therapy. You can say it, change a few words. It's rude, but it's required. If you want, you can show this to him. Hey, OP's husband, you are shit. Either you are a narcissist who still hasn't fully come out of his shell, or you need serious therapy because you don't understand the difference between normal and shit that your family is. Either man up and stand up for your wife and kids, or let her go and be happy alone, because you seem abusive. And for OP, if you stay with a man who treats you like this aka shit, you are setting a very bad example for your daughter as well. I talked about counseling because I think you will jump straight to divorce, but you should consider it. Why? Because his family has anger issues, like proper anger issues, which he has too. He doesn't show it fully, but he does have it. He most probably is in stage 3/4. And if you don't make him go to therapy and marriage counseling, you are going to end up seriously hurt, physically. That is what I feel. You need to set hard boundaries and set your sister straight too, and start standing up for yourself. And if he ever hits you, file a police report, 'cause seeing your Phil and Mill's reaction to something so trivial makes me think that whatever mental problem they have, he has too. Akaloma. I don't mean this to sound rude or aggressive, but I think you need to consider what you're teaching your daughter by staying with this man who encourages this kind of behavior. She deserves her time in the spotlight, and she deserves to be raised in a home where her mom isn't disrespected this way. If things keep going this way, it's going to be really hard to make sure your daughter feels valued, safe, and worth celebrating. I'm so sorry you're going through this. You deserve to be treated better than this. Confident, Shower 571, hypothetical. I want to tell OP, when the people you care about most are threatened, your kids, be brave and protect them. Don't worry about the feelings of those jerks who might harm your kids. If they're not happy, just let them get out of your sight.